Well, we're back.
Wow.
We're up shit creek right now, I think.
And we have no paddles.
No paddles. So this is episode 2. We're going to start drinking now, which is going to inhibit decisions. Cheers to you, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Thank you
And
for having me.
You go fuck yourself.
Yes, thank you guys.
I've been doing a good job
yours
then.
is not
You have
glass.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, then.
I think you just got the bottom.
It's at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck you.
So a little bit of a recap.
We're fucked.
We have our adventurers, Absidy, Shart, and Rufio, along with Rufio Squire, Dirt.
Well, he's dead now.
They were in this forest where they kind of met each other. They're at this
Oh, well.
campfire, and throughout their journeys, they've been running into this mist, this thick, gross, dense mist that immediately knocked them out cold. And they woke up in this small town, and it seemed that everything was boarded up and deserted, and being the knight that Rufio is, the great man that he is.
This is the fucking student that Mike is. He's just doodling.
He's drawing dicks. I just wanted to keep a couple of dicks in your bedroom, though, in your dresser. It's boobs.
Nice.
So, being the good man that Rufio is, he heard that there were some children crying.
Trying to be
very
knightly.
upset, very cross, saying that there was a monster in their house. And it was at this point when they stepped into the house that the door locked on them, and it seemed that the children had disappeared. And now the three of them, because Dirt decided to stay outside with the children, they are in the death house. We are playing Curse of Strahd of D&D 5th edition and all that fun jazz and shit. Part 2.
Your mic is here now.
Oh, Electric Boogaloo. Why? You changed it and then I just stopped talking at it.
Yeah, you stopped talking this way when I changed it to help you, and you
Don't worry. I'm just doing it because I'm looking at the camera.
got it.
Camera.
I'm less worried about the camera, more worried about the sound.
Okay.
All right, so we're fucked.
Mr. Teacher, Josh drew a dick on my paper.
You drew a 69.
That's funnier.
So, into the house.
We have class outside.
You're both. So all three of you are now, or two of you are in the
What?
entrance, the entranceway that I explained a little bit earlier, kind of like right
Iron
before you
Gate.
leave that
Yeah.
door. And you have been Absidy. You're outside these big, rich mahogany doors.
I love Rich.
When you turn around, and
Those
you
are going to be
see-
hard to kick in.
You see your two compatriots looking quite plexed.
Hey guys, how you doing?
What the fuck, man?
I don't know.
Flexed.
What? You were supposed to go scout out the basement, and you're
I
over
got-
here trying to jerk off in a keyhole or
I got
something.
real distracted, man. There's a lot of shiny things around here.
It's dark.
Yeah, but I have real good vision.
Okay, so we're trapped. I'm pretty sure Dirt's dead.
Where's Dirt? Where is
I'm
he?
pretty sure he's dead.
He's in the dirt.
He's on
He
the
is
porch.
outside. We are inside and
we-
stuck here now.
Can't see out the windows anymore because Rose and Thorn are two little
They're
pricks
demon children.
I knew they were
potentially
demons.
demons.
Oh.
They're potentially. I like how you just go immediately to demons.
Seen Supernatural, everything's a demon.
Okay.
We need salt.
Sam. Dean, I don't know.
Sorry, that show's actually not bad.
It's
Not
pretty
bad.
it's pretty
You know,
good.
Really quick sidebar: they're making a Scooby-Doo Supernatural
I know, I
crossover,
saw.
and there is a trailer already for it.
I don't like live action.
I don't
No,
know.
no,
it's cartoon.
They're
Oh,
animated.
Fold into the TV.
Oh, they're
Oh, that's kind of
animated.
cool.
Okay, so I would just like to state,
Not Matthew Lillard.
Josh, at this time. I'm sorry, Absidy. At
Yes.
this time, the mahogany doors are kind of locked, and you can't really jingle them. However, you are a rogue. You have thieves' tools.
I would like to.
You have a lockpicking set in said thieves' tools.
This door is going to like a room, not the basement.
It's going to a main room.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yes.
Then yeah, let's pick that
'Cause-
shit.
I mean, if you'd like to inspect the walls and inspect the floors for any kind of door,
That sounds like a good idea that I
yeah, go
definitely
ahead,
had
do it. We got
myself.
time to kill.
Yeah, these are walls.
Found the stud.
Oh my
Beep, beep,
god.
beep, 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 beep. Ooh, it's working. So yeah.
So we just try to find.
So if you'd like to,
I'd like to look around for. Yeah, I'd like to lick the pock.
pick the lock. If you'd like to pick the lock, you may roll for it, or if you'd like to inspect the walls and inspect the floors. you
Yeah,
can
let
do
me
that as
let me
well.
inspect. Let me inspect
Okay.
around.
Okay, roll a perception check for me.
17
Ooh, you
plus
dirty bitch. Tell me more.
3.
Okay. As you're looking at the walls, you are seeing that there's this kind of weird pattern on it. Before you thought it was just kind of like ornate vines like wrapping around each other. You see that it's really kind of a bundle of snakes kind of just, and as you look a little bit closer, you can see them almost move.
Why did it have to be snakes?
Sliming and just kind of writhing around each other.
Hey, do you guys like snakes?
No, fuck snakes.
Me either, but those are moving.
Can we kill the snakes?
Well, they're on the wall.
Yeah, I want to kill the snakes.
I do have a way with animals.
Shart, see if you can talk to the wall snakes.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna talk to them. But
As Shart says, I have a way with animals. You hear kind of like a thudding at the far end by the door. Kind of like of things dropping from a slightly higher distance. And
Like Dirt's body parts?
No, as you look over, you see a fucking knot of snakes starting to slither and make its way towards the three of you.
Like a rat king.
Kill it.
Like a rat king.
Kill it.
I need all three of you to roll your d20s. We are rolling for initiative.
I don't.
Oh, you hit mine.
19.
Am I at 11? Does that look like an 11?
I'm a 12.
Yeah, it's called that 11.
Okay, so I'm going to run this
11.
by.
And it was
anyone get
initiative?
higher? Yes. So if you have a thing that adds to initiative, Pat, you do not. You can add that to it.
22.
22.
What's initiative?
It's up here.
Oh, I have 13.
You have a
11.
11. Okay. Let's see here. 13. Sharp. I started writing Mike. And 11. Rufio. And then. Okay. So, at the top of the round, we have Absidy. Absidy, what would you like to do?
Oh, well, I don't like that snake. So, do I have a bow, right? Don't I have a bow? Mm-hmm. I'm gonna shoot it.
You're going to try to shoot it?
I'm gonna try to shoot it.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
I don't like the mods.
So,
But how far away is it?
I would say they're about 30. No, about 40 feet from you.
40 feet?
It's a little bit of a longer haul.
What do you guys think? How do you think?
I mean,
Let's strategize.
While you guys are talking, it's going, and it's closing in on you.
was
So
gonna
40
say.
feet's turning into 30.
the closer he gets, the better chances of hitting it are. So.
Yeah.
I will say with the bow, close quarters, you're going to have disadvantage.
It's not gonna be great,
on-
yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to shoot, now's the time to shoot.
Yeah, let's shoot. Let's
Yeah,
just do
shoot.
it.
Okay, roll for me. Roll an attack.
Which one's that?
D20.
D20?
Yep. See if you hit. What'd you get?
4.
So 4, and then look at under your weapons. It'll say plus in the middle column. So right next to your bow, it'll say plus like 4 plus 5.
Let's see. Oh, here. Okay.
Yeah. So what does it say?
5.
So 4 and 5, you got a 9.
It's got a 9.
Okay. As you go and you're like, I'm gonna fuck these snakes up. You see your arrow just go, and you see the shambling mound just kind of go, dunk, and you see it just kind of like in the wood, just like.
Fuck.
So, no projectiles.
Okay.
Okay. Then we have next up, Shark.
What's up, bitch?
It's time to kill stuff. It's time to kill stuff.
Obviously, I was raised by animals and I have a way with animals. Is there a way that I can try and manipulate them, or I don't know how good I am at
I mean,
things.
look, what's your animal handling? Animal
Animal
handling.
handling.
So it should be at the top of your thing.
Yeah, let's not hit stuff.
I know I messed up. Animal
It's a
handling, I
1.
only have a 1.
That feels bad.
So if you'd like to roll, like trying to coax the snakes to like get out of here, you can do that.
Yeah, Trip. Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah. I other than that, it's throwing a javelin at them because they're not in close enough quarters for me to swing an axe.
I would say you could probably just chop down an axe. If you threw a javelin,
They're just going to duck it again.
Yeah.
I mean, you could attempt to throw it if you'd like. I mean,
No,
they're-
no,
at this
no.
point,
That
they're-
sounds bad. So I should try and handle them.
Sure.
I'm gonna go with that.
I would have liked the
Okay, so what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and see if I can persuade them to go away
Okay,
with my handling skills.
sure.
Oh,
Okay,
Lord.
Shart is a lot more diplomatic than I thought he would be.
Me too.
I thought he was going to kill shit.
Oh, 17.
17 plus 1.
17. Nice.
18. Dope.
Okay, so what do you want to say to the rats? Or to
Snakes.
the rats, the snakes.
Oh god, is this foreshadowing our rats later?
It's just one big rat. Hey, what's up?
Oh god, Master Splinter's
Chuck E.
back.
Cheese is here.
You didn't get in the ball pit, bitch.
I want the snakes to lead us to the parents.
Okay. So that's what you're gonna say. You're like, hey,
This feels like a bad idea.
you lead me to those parents, and we're gonna fuck those parents up. Like,
No, we're okay with it. We want to get.
you want to get the parents out.
I don't know.
I'm not
We
convinced
don't.
there
They're,
are
they're
parents.
Yeah.
demons.
I think the children.
We
were
need to get the
fake.
fuck out.
Okay, so
find
follow the
dirt.
snakes to freedom. Is that what you're gonna do?
Yeah, follow the snakes to freedom.
Okay. So you're like, I got this. Words, not fists. And you go, hey, look, I'm in here. You're in here. We're in here. We don't want to be in here. This is your home. We don't like this. If you could please so kindly just show us the way out, it would be fantastic. You were very diplomatic with it. And you look at these snakes and they just are like, so there's just awkward slapping on the hardwood floor as they're trying to move their way towards you.
All right, so that didn't do anything.
I tried.
You did try.
I had a good roll.
You had a
appreciate
good
that.
thought.
I appreciate you for that. And then with that, because you decided you were using your action for that, Rufio,
Fuck.
what would you like to do, my friend?
Oh shit. I'm gonna go for an attack with the greatsword.
Okay.
I'm gonna
So,
try and kill
if I
some
had
snakes.
my battle map, because Publix and Target don't have wet erase markers, we would be able to have a visual for this. So you start trudging forward, and you're like, you have your great sword, and you're like, fuck this. I need you to roll an attack for me. Roll that d20, you sexy bitch. Roll it again, because it's cocked.
Roll the cock.
What'd you get?
1.
Damn it, you suck.
This is good. I am so excited for this campaign. So you're like, fuck this. And in your composure, once again, you were part of the knighthood. They're like, you might deal with some, like, an orc, and you've only heard stories of orcs. You fucking hunted game. You've done all
This
of
is
this.
literally the worst
But
possible scenario.
Yeah.
This
really
fucking
is.
thing came out of the fucking walls, and you're just like, "Ah!" And you just go clink, and you were about 5 feet away from where this big mound is.
Old clammy hands McGillicuddy.
And so,
You missed 2.
Yeah, but I was far away.
so
See, I just tried to talk to them.
So who's the real idiot here?
Mike, Shart.
They said I miss, bitch.
okay, so what is your armor class?
My armor class?
Yes.
18.
Yeah, 18.
Okay.
Am I dead?
So while you're next to the
That means yes.
to the snakes, you've gotten close enough to that you're here, and 4 of them about reach out and try to attack you with their
Thanks.
Snakeness.
fucking snake fangs, and they do hit you.
Great.
Let's see here what you get. You get
Dead. I get dead.
you get dead. Okay. You get about, it looks like 7 points of damage as it lays into you and goes. Also, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. So roll a d20 for me,
Okay.
and then add your Constitution, which is your toughness.
I rolled a 20.
Natural 20?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I have a 2. in my
You're fine. Natural
Constitution.
20, so like if one's a natural fail,
Yeah.
20 is a natural success. So you feel as they sink into you and you're like, ah! And you feel their venom start to go through your veins. And you
Sweet.
feel this need to just start passing out, and then you just shake it off. And
Fucking wallpaper snakes.
wallpaper snakes. Who would have thought?
why we
They
don't
didn't
have
even get inside
wallpaper.
the house yet.
Dope.
Wait, we're not
And
inside the house?
You're in like the foyer. You're not even
We're
like
not
in the
the
main
house
hall.
house.
You're just like,
Yeah, we're fucked.
okay. So
I thought we were inside the
you
house.
and you just shake it off. You're completely fine, and we'll go back to the top of the round. We are back to Absidy. Absidy, what are you doing?
All right. Well, I don't like these snakes. I really don't like them.
Okay.
How strong are they? Is there any way to know?
I mean,
Like if they're worth
Are they
fighting?
big? Are they big snakes?
Are they big
if
snakes?
you'd like, you can roll a perception.
I would like to roll a percent. Is that
Please
my
roll a d20 and
Would
then
that-
add your perception to it?
14
Nice.
14
Good
plus.
roll.
plus a perception? Which where's that again? Here.
It's in your
Yeah,
long
3.
box.
So 17.
17.
Okay. As you're looking at the swarm of these snakes, and now, as you know, Rufio, poisonous snakes, they're kind of like, it's less of like a rat king knot where their tails are kind of tied together, and it's more like Remember in The Mummy where all those scarabs kind of come out and they're like...
Yeah, they're all
kinda
working
going
together.
across each other, and they're flowing together, but they're, intercrossing and moving in and going in together. And,
It's like that.
That's what they're doing. It's kind of like a more fluid movement.
Pick the lock. I'll pick the lock.
Okay, so you're just going to look at them and like, I'm going to open this. So you go over, and I'm going to have you, I need you to roll a...
Let's get into cover
roll
of some
a
kind.
lockpick check for me. So roll a d20. And then what'd you get?
17.
So you add a 2 to it. So you're picking up this lock and you're hearing the tumblers go and click and move, and you go geek, and you open up the door. Sure, we're at your turn.
Carry me in.
You're not like you're fine.
Okay.
Like you're still standing. You're just
Okay.
a little banged up, bud.
Now I'm the strongest of the group.
I mean that's a safe assumption you can make.
Okay. Can I just pick up the snakes and tear them in half?
All of the snakes. Rah!
You can certainly try.
That feels like a negative. Let's not do that.
You should do it anyway.
Well, what would be a smart move here? Do I charge into the room that he just opened up? Do I just try and kill snakes? Do I...
You wanted to
This
fight
is life,
stuff. I'm
man.
making you fight things. During the break, I want to fight shit, bro.
How many snakes are there?
I mean, it's a swarm of them. You can't really count as many as there are.
There's a shit ton of
Lots.
snakes.
You would say at least like 15, 20, just kind of like going across each other, and they're thick, big fuckers.
So if I swing my axe in the main central nexus of them, I'm really only going to take out like maybe 2 or
You
3.
could
Good
probably
word.
hit a lot of them.
But
Because they're
not.
moving as one central unit.
Oh, then yeah, I'm going to take a big old fucking swing at those guys with Paul.
Great idea. Please roll a d20.
Family.
13.
13 plus what?
13 plus 3.
Middle column.
3.
Your middle column's 3, or is it 5?
Great axe?
No. Middle. So in the middle of that, so right next to Great Axe,
Oh.
that's your attack bonus.
Attack bonus is 5, yeah.
So 18. You fucking hit. So do me a favor, roll your d12 and then add 3.
Roll my d12.
Yes. Why are you talking like Popeye?
Oh, I can't see it.
But they're all on me like they wanna hold hands.
One.
No.
So 4. You got this. You guys are doing great. Okay.
We're doing so good.
Rufio, you up, bro?
So what happened? I got a hit and then nothing?
Okay.
I just want to know the
didn't
explanation.
describe it.
I just want to know the explanation.
So you're like, family. And you overhead chop and you knock off at least 3 of its heads of these snakes. 4. I would say more 4.
4 heads. Okay,
4
cool.
heads.
Down to
and
11
it's still,
snakes.
Hey, like I picked a lock so we could run away.
So
Yeah.
you were at Rufio. You were up, my man.
How many more snakes are there?
Probably like 11.
There's
They're a
at
good
least
deal.
another either 15 to 10.
Oh fuck. I look at them and say we should get into cover. We should go into the room.
Okay.
Hold the phone. Quick question. Are we still in the place where there's fire up in the
The
little...
fire was in the front where the patio was.
I was going to use some fire. I was going to set some snakes on fire. Yeah, I think we should go into the room that is now open because at least it's not with a shit ton of snakes.
Okay, so
Fucking
you,
Indianapolis
since you were
Jones over here.
disengaging, battling the snakes,
Yes.
they do get an attack of opportunity on you that I'm going to roll to see if they react and try to latch out.
Yeah, let's do that.
Just to him again or to all of us?
No, just to him because he's leaving. They miss you. They start latching out, and you're like, I know this fucking trick. And you just kind of like sidestep and you haul ass, and you are
Hit that house
on the
down.
other side with Absidy. So at this point, the snakes kind of turn and move as a unit over to Shark.
Yay, bring it, bitches.
Oh, fuck.
What is your what's your armor class?
13.
13. Okay.
You're dead.
So you see them kind of crawl up, and you see as they try to strike out and bite, and you're like, I know what snakes do. And you just kind of lift your leg up, and you're like, back up to the top of the round. So back
Have I haven't left
Oh,
yet.
so I
have I?
avoided them.
No, you've opened the door, and Rufio's just kind of
Rufio
like, out of my way, midget, and goes in.
I'm in.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with him.
Okay, just great. And then
This is where we are now.
so you go in, and you're both looking out, and Shark's just kind of like sidestepping these snakes. Shark, it is your turn.
I feel like these snakes are not as tough as we feel like they are.
Since they've
God, shut
left me and now I'm stuck in a room with at least another 10, 12 snakes, I'm probably just going to go with them.
You're going to bounce?
Yeah, rather than go ahead and take on the rest of the snakes.
Okay, so they do also have attack of opportunity on you.
Okay.
So they're going to lash out. Okay, this is a little more interesting.
Uh-oh.
Fuck.
The day I get beat by snakes.
Why did it have to be snakes?
Paul, avenge me.
Avenge me, Paul. And so this time, as you're sidestepping and you're kind of going up, about 6 of them latch up and hit you on your
quad.
thigh, your nice quad.
Rippling
You're like
off
a
my
man
knee.
quad?
Your man quad. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw for me. So
So
roll your
20?
d20 and add your con, which is at the top. So saving throw is in that little box that says saving throw.
Oh, it's
What'd you
a
got?
1.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Let's
Josh,
see.
you're gonna roll a 1 soon.
I know.
We're due. We're due.
Okay. So you take 8 points of damage.
Ouch.
So what's that bring me down to 5 armor?
5. Yeah.
5.
So do I erase and change that in here?
I mean,
Or just
there's a
remember.
little section that has your little hit points, and then that bigger box has current hit points. So
Oh, it's in
under
here.
it. Yep. So you
so-
could just write it.
So my current hit points then are down to...
You could just write it wherever you feel comfortable writing it. Honestly, I
So
won't
you
care.
said 8, right?
So gave you 8 points of damage.
Oh shit! Did I have?
And a
I
little
had
bit of-
7, right?
Little bit of poison.
Shit. I had 7, right?
Yeah, so
I'm 11.
right
So I'm
down.
at 6.
Fuck.
Okay. And so you fucking like, you motherfuckers, and you rip them off, throw, and you go through the
at 5.
the door,
If it's 8.
and you see this swarm of snakes.
14.
Oh, it's
So Rufio, it is your turn, and you
shit. I
see
no armor class, isn't it?
No, it's his health.
it's your health. So middle.
Yeah. So
You have 12.
You're at 12, so you had 7, so you're at 5.
Shit.
A little bit lower than you thought, huh?
Yeah.
So
You're dying more.
Rufio, it is your turn,
Yeah.
my friend, and doors wide open. Swarm of snakes just kind of slithering.
Let's slam that fucking door shut.
My man's.
My man.
So, they're a wee bit heavy. Are you slamming them on your own, or are you gonna ask your friends to help?
I'll help.
Friends, help me.
Let's do it.
Let's
Alright.
close the door so we don't
Because they're
die.
helping, I'm gonna have you roll a strength check at advantage. So that means you're gonna roll your d20 twice, and the highest number that you get, you're gonna use.
20.
Nat 20. So you're like, you motherfucker! You brace the door, and you hear it like you
Oh,
hear
you
them
sons
just kind
of
of
a-
smacking against this door, trying to open it, and you're able to kind of jimmy the door handle and have it not. Obviously, they don't have hands.
Yeah,
gonna be able
they're not
to
gonna
open
get
the
in.
door handle. So that was our first battle. I'm so proud.
We did it.
So you kind of just
Only
all-
2 of us are about to die.
You both take your take these deep breaths, and you're in this this main hall.
Suck the poison out.
You gotta suck the poison out. You're in this wide hall, and it runs the whole width of this house. It's fucking massive. There's a huge black marble fireplace at one end of the wall of the room, so it's up to here on you guys, and then to your right, there's this huge sweeping kind of marble staircase that goes up. Also mounted above the fireplace is a long sword. It also has that very similar, when you looked, you saw that shield with the windmill on it. The windmill's on the longsword as well.
Can I take the longsword?
You're so small.
But I want it.
You can attempt to. I mean, if you'd like, I can have you throw an acrobatics check to jump up on the fireplace. And
Yeah.
if you'd like, you can also then roll a strength check to see if you can wedge it off the wall.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, go ahead and roll d20 for me for acrobatics.
7.
Plus what?
5. So 12.
12. Okay, so you have a little bit of trouble getting up it, but you're like, you kind of wedge up on it, and then you kind of put your hands onto the hilt, both feet. You're kind of like, no one can see under my table. It's just me doing it for like you. And then, if you'd like, please roll a strength check for me. What'd you get?
It's a 1.
Okay, so
Damn
you go. There you go. Why did you have to?
It was
You
happening.
jinxed me.
We
This
knew
is
it was
your
gonna
fault.
fucking
You were like
happen.
this. You're like, get, and then as you go
Your
back,
arms rip off.
not only your arms rip off and you bleed out. You hear it kind of go, and then your shoulders kind of just give out from this weight, and you kind of fly back
Oh, no.
and knock the back of your head kind of hits, and you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage because you're a tiny guy going from a high height. And then amongst the rest of it, you see more of that kind of ornate wallpaper. You see it's snakes, but upon further inspection, they're not moving. It doesn't look like it's like when it was in the hallway.
So they're not alive?
Not alive.
Yet.
Is there any other parts of the room that are moving?
It looks like no. There's no other parts of the room.
Just making sure that there's not just going to be a portrait of a demon.
No.
Because apparently demons are things.
Everyone roll perception checks for me.
19.
14.
9.
14. Okay.
Real quick. So,
perception.
in general, are you just going to ask us for perception checks, or should we be saying like, we want to roll perception checks?
I'm sneaking you in it. You know, every time you kind of enter a room, you kind of want to survey it.
Yeah,
You wanna make
scout
sure
it
that
out.
Everything's kind of like
Legit.
Kosher.
Okay, so you
Mine's
roll
a 19
perception
plus
checks.
3.
You rolled a 19 plus 3, so you got what?
22.
I'm a 14 plus 1.
Okay, so you got a 15.
9 plus 3.
You got a 9 plus 3. Okay, so all of you kind of do that. Find this. It's not very hard to find. So, in this area, right ahead of you, you see this kind of like wooden tiny door. It looks kind of like a coat closet. Past that
Is
to
that
the
where Harry
left.
Potter lives?
What's that?
Is that where Harry Potter lives?
I don't know. You can always check.
Let's try to hang out with them.
And then past that, there's kind of another door that kind of looks like it's going into a dining room. And then to the right of that, kind of off of where the staircase is, there's another wall that has another kind of like door. So you have a door ahead of you for a closet. To the right of you, dining room. And then to the left of you, past the stairs, it looks like there's a door that's kind of closed.
Okay.
And there's only one way out, yes?
It is through the way.
The front, yeah. But now it's also bricked.
So we can't get out.
Okay. Upon further inspection, I mean, you saw those windows outside on that first floor. And
Yeah.
Look, yes, they are bricked over each other.
Okay.
And then, as you see, also, not only are you getting a light source from the fireplace, you kind of have like these sconces with candles around them. So there is a light in the room. You're not in complete darkness.
Yeah.
And like I said earlier with Absidy, it looks really like someone lived here. This is really nice and pristine, despite the fucking snakes in the walls. It
Yeah.
looks like everything looks like super clean. It does not look like a crackhead house.
Is there...
So someone's probably still here.
Yeah, is there a light under any of the doorways that we see? Is there...
No, I mean, there's no light underneath the doorways. I would say just start checking doors.
Can we grab one of the sconces with fire?
I mean, you can, but it's well lit enough that you don't.
It's not worth it.
You wouldn't need it for any source of light.
Okay, so if I was someone and I was trying to lure...
Someone.
Well, if I'm
someone
someone
to
in
name.
this house, I would lure and wanted to lure someone in here, and they got in here, and they were a little bigger than I thought, and the snakes didn't kill them, I would hide. Feel like the closet
You think
is going to
closet?
be... I think closet would be the first thing. And then how many... There's one other door,
There's
yes?
2 other
The
doors.
closet, to your right, there's a door, like a walkway that's open. It looks like, from what you can see, there's like a dining room. Mm-hmm. And then to the left of you, there's another door.
Which door is the furthest away? The last one?
The last one.
See, that's where I would go.
You'd immediately go to the farthest one?
Well, I would go the furthest away just because I feel like that everyone's going to go door by door to check. You'd want to be the furthest away from whatever.
But there's no way
that makes
out of
sense.
this room. So it doesn't matter which one we check first as long as we check it. Because they're not going to get out. There's
Right,
no way to get... The windows are bricked.
I mean,
So-
unless they can teleport or like disappear like the kids did, right?
The
Because they
kid-
just kind of disappeared. So we don't know what is inside the house.
But if
No,
we...
but I love you guys working this out.
But if we...
This is all I love. I love
If
this so
we...
much.
I mean, if they can disappear, they're going to... Even if we pick the right door, they're going to disappear
No,
in
that's
front
what
of
I'm
our
saying.
faces
Is
anyway.
that like I don't know if we're really looking for someone who can't just teleport away. I think we have a monster house,
I also think
Have
we
you
have a
seen
monster
Altered
house.
House,
Carbon?
if you will.
Yes.
a death house.
It's like we're in some kind of death house.
Roll credits.
Start killing my kids.
Okay, so let's talk to the crew. What do you... Mike thinks we should go to the farthest door. What do you... I think
I
closet.
want to check the closet.
I think closet's
I want
the
to
way
see if
to
there's
go.
shit I can steal.
I want to check
I'm
the
out on
closet.
odds here, so I guess closet
I want to
is-
check the closet, but I also want to reassure Shart that your opinion is valid in everything that we do. You're just not in the majority.
This is the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
The traveling sharks.
Oh my god.
You need a group
Please
name. Figure it
Share
out.
my pants.
So okay. So who would like to open the door to this?
Is it
Who has,
locked?
the, who has the most health right now?
You.
Me?
You have the most health.
He's also the tiniest.
You're
there
also
any way that
you're
Well, it's
also
not
the
you.
stealthiest.
You're definitely not you.
Is there any
You're
way
about
that we
to
yeah.
can regain health.
Yes.
How?
the rations.
No, it's not right. I just keep eating lentils and it's not working. You can use your. You do have an extensive hit dice. If you look under your, I have to look at my own player sheet because I don't do this often. You have hit dice that you can utilize once per long rest. A long rest is basically you guys tuckering in for the night, which
Okay.
you're more than welcome to do in this creepy house.
That seems
Great.
Okay,
bad.
so this little
Seems like a bad
box
idea.
that's under where it says current hit points,
Yeah.
temporary hit points, it'll say hit dice. So it says 1D, I think yours is 12,
Yeah.
Patrick's is 8.
Mine's 10.
10.
Mine's
Okay.
8.
Yours is 8. So you would roll a D12, whatever you get plus your constitution, you regain that much health back.
Okay.
Nice.
Likewise for
I can't, and I
Tuesday.
can't,
But-
I can't go above what I.
So if you're at your maximum, which is 14,
Yeah. You can't go.
then you
higher.
can't go like 15, 16. So you would
Okay.
cap out at 14.
But would that also cure me of the venom?
Yes.
Okay. I don't want to do that. I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit right now and
Yeah.
try and figure out what's going on.
Real quick
Yes.
side note. The venom, like how often does that?
How did
Cause
yeah?
damage.
Yeah, because I have venom too.
You, honestly, most of its effects had already taken during the
Okay.
fight.
So I shouldn't
For the
open the
sake of
door.
argument, and because I'm not the greatest DM, I'm not going to look up poisons effects because they're literally dying.
Hey, you're pretty
We wanna get
great.
To the end.
You're doing well. Okay, so my opinion, and it's just because I'm the weakest right now of all of us, is that you open the door and you stand in front of it in case somebody tries to run out.
That seems
and
like
I
good
will
work.
I will stand behind with my javelin. In
You know,
case.
for a night, you're a real bitch.
What are you talking about? I'm the one that took the
Dirt
swing,
does all the
but
work.
you
Dirt does
tried
all the
to
work.
you tried to
Now
corral
Dirt's dead.
you tried to
only
corral
son,
fucking
Dirt.
snakes. You were like, "Hey snakes, do what I want you to," and
Chill
they were
out,
like,
guys.
no."
Okay, so can I roll?
Excuse me for knowing animals better than you guys.
Can I
You
roll a
don't.
perception check on the
My animal handling's a 1.
on the door?
Sure.
do that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Roll perception if you'd like. What are you trying to perceive?
What like is there anything bad on the other side?
Yeah, let's look through the
Yeah.
fucking
Roll.
keyhole.
It's ominous.
I want to roll look through the keyhole again.
Yeah. Go for it.
All right, 12.
It's a door.
Son of a bitch.
Josh, come
I'm
back.
getting more alcohol.
Okay, so
We're gonna hard cut this part out.
No, this is all part.
part
so
of it. Okay.
okay, so Josh, do you agree to open the door?
Yeah, I'll open the door.
Josh,
Josh
gonna
is
open the door.
opening the door.
Shart, do you agree to stand in front of the door
Give baby
in
his
case
nickname.
something happens?
No, I want
Yes,
you to
please.
stand by side with your sword.
Side by side with you? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm good with that.
Family.
I'm good with it.
Yeah, you're
I'm good with it.
I didn't want to get drippies on the table.
No, if we're going down, we're all going down together.
I'm okay. I'm good with that. Let's
Oh, no, I
fucking
ain't
do
having
it.
you just being in the back with a javelin after I already get hit. You and me are.
I got hit already too.
Okay, so you're gonna open the door.
Yeah.
We're
let's
gonna
open
open
the
the
door.
fucking door.
So you're stationed. You're ready to go.
Got Paul ready. Actually, no, I'm gonna go Michelle Rodriguez and Vin.
And then okay, so
I like how she
actually,
gets
he looks
full
at
name.
you and he puts his hand up on the knob and he nods and he goes,
How tall of a door is it?
"It's like up here." So he's like this.
Oh, I mean, he's 4 foot tall. That means that door's at my nipples. Like,
Yeah.
Family.
So you're family. So you're like,
Family.
so Absidy looks at you guys. He's like, "We got this. We can. It's gonna be good." And you open the door and you feel this just tension and this dread. The hairs on the back of your head just
Bat's gonna fly
start
out,
to
guaranteed.
flick, and you've just seen already like a fucked up thing in this house. And oh god, what's gonna be behind it? And it's 7 cloaks and a top hat.
told you.
I would like to take them.
You want to take the 7?
Yes.
Okay, if you'd like to add to your inventory,
I'm wearing a top hat.
7 black coats and a top hat.
Do they seem like
They're
fancy,
nicer
right?
than yours.
are they fancy?
Yeah, but they're nice, right? Because
They're
we're in a
nice,
nice
yeah.
Yeah,
place.
they're nice. They're
All
like
right.
silk,
We could sell them.
silk robes.
That's what I'm
You've got
thinking.
about like 7.
That's
and a
me.
top
Yeah.
hat. Talk amongst yourselves. Fun at parties.
Okay.
Wait,
so you're gonna
wait,
take
where's my inventory?
Your inventory is that big box at the bottom.
On the right? Because
in the
it's
center, right?
It's
It's
center.
where like
Oh,
shield,
okay.
javelin, great. Yeah. You have different things. The one
Okay.
underneath that.
down here.
Yeah, that one. I
Oh, it
think
just
is
says
your
burglar.
inventory.
Oh, it's the burglar
It's
pack
your
Oh,
thing.
yeah, no, I have a raccoon penis bone right in there. That's
Okay.
You made me add that.
You're welcome.
I love my friends.
Hey, do you guys want any of the cloaks?
They won't fit me.
You're probably
yeah.
right. You're too
Night.
swole.
I'll take one. I'll take
And
one.
here's an orc.
Okay.
Yes.
Even though it's an orc rogue, but he's an orc.
Yeah. All
I
right.
will take one as well.
All right. I have 6 cloaks, and you have 1.
I have 1 cloak.
And a top hat.
and a top hat.
Are
I
you
wrote
putting
that
it
down.
on? Or you're
Yes.
just gonna. All right.
Oh,
cool.
I can equip it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Let me equip
yeah.
equip the top hat.
Okay. So now with the top hat, you are 4 foot.
3.
4 foot
4.
3.
4 foot 3. It's
Because
a,
anything
it's a
that you
Abe
wear
Lincoln top
shrinks
hat.
to your size.
No, it's not enchanted. It's a little bit big, and it kind of goes behind the ears, and you look a little bit like a little kid wearing his dad's hat.
It's
but-
Dad.
called style.
Okay, so
Right. Fucking
Shart,
Tiny Tim Cratchit.
shut up, Shart. So we need to.
I love this.
Obviously, what we wanted didn't work. So if you choose the next door, let's figure this shit out.
Oh yeah. So now we're gonna go with Shart's idea. Go to the back door.
Well, Shart's original idea was talk to snakes. So
That was a different room. Damn it.
Okay. So you decide to go to the door.
The back door. Yeah. I'm avoiding the dining room right now.
Okay. So you go through, you push the door open, and it's kind of like those saloon doors. They go,
great.
and you are in the kitchen. You're looking around. It's
Is there food?
incredibly tidy. There's dishware, cookware, utensils. The work table has like a cutting board, and like you see some cuts already in it, and a rolling pin's on top of it. There's a stone with a dome-shaped oven.
I'd like to
stands
look
near
around
east
the
wall.
room.
Sure.
And perceive things.
Of course. If you would like, there is a pantry, stocked pantry to the far end of the kitchen.
Is it also well lit?
It's well lit.
Is it well lit?
Yeah, it's well lit.
Okay.
Yeah, you can definitely, if you'd like to go into the pantry, you can definitely do so.
Feels like a trap.
But I'm hungry.
Snake pantry.
And then if you'd like, you can all roll a perception.
Yes, I
Yeah.
want to do that.
So you're in the pantry.
16
19.
plus 1.
Okay.
8 plus 3. 11.
Okay, Rufio. So you're in the pantry.
Yeah,
Okay.
in
so
the
you're
pantry.
looking around and you see like normal things you would see in a pantry.
Is there any ramen?
Grains. Yeah, ramen. Beans, and then you see like this fresh fruit like apples, oranges, bananas.
Can I take all of that?
Sure.
I'm gonna take all of it and share it with my friends.
Okay.
Thank you.
Are you
Aw.
gonna eat them?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, that was ballsy.
Yeah, I feel good about it.
All right.
So as you bite into this
I'm not.
apple,
I'm not eating the fruit yet.
There's a really satisfying like, and it's this big red, juicy, delicious apple. I
feel good about
looking
it.
at Rufio, and you see the juice running down his chin, and you're kind of looking at it, and you're like, it doesn't taste the way you expected it to. It doesn't taste anything like gross.
Tastes
Is it,
like
a, is it a
herpes.
plastic
It
apple?
it's a wax apple. And you're just kind of tasting it, and it tastes incredibly bland and unfulfilling,
Like this house.
like this house.
So I'm gonna throw this out
You
there.
rolled a perception as
Oh
well.
yeah, 19.
Okay. As he's kind of like, "Hey, eat this fruit," and then he's like, this
Don't
fruit
eat the fruit.
Don't eat the fruit.
Don't eat the fruit.
You're kind of looking around, and you see at the far end of the, like, past the door, you kind of look to the right, and you see this little kind of like frame in the wall, and has a lift that's up, and it's very tiny, and it looks like it's a dumbwaiter.
Ooh. I kind of want to go in.
I was gonna say you're the only one that could fit in.
I
feels
would
like a
to
real-
confirm that Absidy is the only one who would be able to fit in a dumbwaiter.
Oof. Well, I guess Well, let's see what Shart figures out.
Shart, what do you figure out?
Shart is just looking at everything. He
I'm not
also-
dead, right?
No, you're just
Okay.
eating a really gross, bland apple.
Sweet.
Are
It's
there
like white bread.
are there any things that I could potentially pick up as weapons in the kitchen?
I'll say there's like a butcher knife you can pick up if you want to use that.
Nice.
Like a Michael Myers kind of like style butcher knife. Like if you're gonna hunt Jamie Lee Curtis's, this is the weapon. You want
I was
to
gonna
use.
say. I mean, can I add that to my?
Sure, you
Stuff-
can equip
repertoire.
it, but because you have the 3 slots, but
Oh, I can't equip it. Okay.
But can
But
we
we've
give
got-
it? Can we give it to Absidy? Absidy has a smaller
Actually,
weapon.
no,
'Cause
no. He's
I've got stuff.
He's got
Oh,
3.
do you
You've
have
only
stuff?
got 2 weapons.
I have a
Which-
great sword and a javelin.
I'm here to save you.
I'm here to save you and also
Why are you
cut
looking
deli
at your
meat.
hand while stabbing me? That always bugged me in Halloween. So if you'd like, you can give Rufio a
Hey, yo,
butcher's
bitch, you need a knife.
despite him having a great sword and a javelin.
Oh, fine, then fuck me.
I mean, I'll take it for now.
Remember, like, it's gonna be.
Is there anything
later in
else?
the story? Remember the knife. You'll know how to use it. Just like
Throw it at someone.
Is there anything else that could be suspicious within the kitchen?
It's just a kitchen.
Okay, so then the dumbwaiter's really the only thing. Does the dumbwaiter go only up or down?
From testing it, and you kind of pull, it looks like it only goes up.
Okay, well,
How do you feel
Alright,
about
fellas.
it,
that means you can't go down to the basement
Well,
from there.
No.
About time I hit that old
Dusty trail.
Well, old Rusty, looks like
yeah.
you gotta eat our way through another one.
So I don't have anything that I can use as like a canary in the coal mine type thing, right?
I mean, looking at it, there's a bell.
Put a-
that,
Oh, can I
people
perception-
would ring bells to ask for the dumbwaiter. So you see like a bell on the side of it. So
I ring
you
the
would
bell.
assume Nothing happens.
Okay.
Ringing a bell.
I don't. Oh, it's not like one that's connected both ways.
It's one that's connected up.
So they said there was stuff in the basement, but how high do these bricks go?
Yeah, they gotta go pretty high.
I mean, they're covering the windows, but if there's another floor, could we get out that way? Could we like?
I'll check. I'm pretty sneaky.
I have a soft rope.
It's something we can like. They could pull me up, right?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
Call that my wang.
If so,
Would you like to get into the dumbwaiter?
if I get into the dumbwaiter, can they pull me up to the
Yeah.
second floor?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
I mean, if you're comfortable
well,
with
okay,
it.
wait. Is there some? I want to put something in there to see how much weight it can hold. Cause I'm.
How much are you putting in?
We can put in some of the shitty food that I have.
Yeah. Let's put in. Okay, so how much do I weigh?
I would say you're a smallish person. You weigh maybe like 80 pounds.
Okay.
90 pounds.
So I've got 6 cloaks.
Are you bringing the cloaks with you, Josh?
They've been with me, but I want to put the weight in there
And on top of some
All of
shitty
1
food.
pound.
and some shitty food.
2 pounds. Got it.
They're very thick cloaks. I want to see how much weight it can hold.
Jesus Christ. Okay. After about 30 minutes of you guys testing, putting in things, weight, and you're like, that's pretty heavy. I think it's going to be good. You can roughly guesstimate that it can hold 200 pounds.
Oh, okay, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll go
safe.
in there.
All right. So we
Great adventures. All right.
We're trying to
you
be
wanna get
safe.
in-
Yeah.
You want to get
Fun
in
at
the-
We're
parties.
scared.
We
You
gotta make
burned
sure
us
there-
with the snakes.
You wanted to fight things.
Okay, yeah, I jump in the
I'm doing
dumbwaiter.
great now.
Mike wanted to fight things, and he's the one that's like, snakes. He tried to
Chill,
fucking
bro.
Keanu Reeves them. He's like, yo,
The chosen one.
snakes.
know snake food.
I know snake food. Okay, so Trinity, can you do me a favor? I need you to roll a dexterity check.
Is that still
An
20?
acrobatics, yes, a d20. Everything you're gonna roll is a d20.
Is D20?
except for
I think
the
rolling on the
attacking.
Okay.
pad is what's working for me. Well, like it better than the box because it.
You can roll it again. That's fine. What'd you get?
8.
Okay, 8 plus what?
You said acrobatics?
I think it was
5.
like a 3.
So 13.
13. Okay, so at this point, you've been pretty unimpressed with how nimble this halfling is.
Yeah, he's been
But he
staring
kinda
at the
does, like-
fucking.
Like a gold gymnast, he kind of just puts his arms up, and he goes up, and he kind of like backflips into it, like a little bit of a flourish.
Yeah, he's
and
the
he goes-
healthiest one. That's
And he
why.
goes right easily into the dumbwaiter.
Ta-da!
Okay, so we pull him up into what is, I'm assuming, the second floor.
So you're pulling up, and you're on the second floor, and you get out of the dumbwaiter. You're on the west wall. As you're looking, you see that there is like the little string that you see for the bell, so you can communicate if you're in trouble.
Yeah, ring the bell if you're in trouble.
I will.
And inside, you're in this kind of undecorated bedroom. It kind of has a few beds. They're kind of straw stuffed. Upon further inspection, it looks like, straw stuffed mattresses. And then at the foot of the bed, there is an empty footlocker. And then you're also looking at there are hooks adjacent to a closet, and it looks like that it is like maid's clothes. So from what you can deduce, this seems to be like the servants' quarters.
Okay. So is this something I'd wear a roll a perception check on?
No.
No,
As you're looking
I'm good.
around, I mean, there's nothing else really to this room. It just looks like it is a servant's quarters.
No windows?
There's one window, and it is covered in brick.
Fuck!
So we're not high enough.
No.
Well, first I want to see what's in that footlocker.
Can you? There's nothing.
There's nothing. You said it was empty.
Okay.
Can you take-
So there's no way for me to get them up through the dumbwaiter.
I am fat.
if I may make a an observation, there is a staircase next to the kitchen that goes up.
Ooh.
That was that thing that we completely ignored.
Correct. Does not go down. just
Only
up.
goes up.
Can you?
Is there a staircase in the same room I'm in?
Not in the room that you're in, but as
Can
you
you
peek
peek?
out,
Yeah, look out the
you
door.
look out
outside.
and you see immediately. You see what you would assume the staircase from downstairs.
Okay. Can I yell down to them?
Sure.
Yelling. Hey guys, come hang out. Come upstairs. Go up the stairs. It's fine.
Can you walk halfway down the stairs?
Oh, I guess.
Oh, you're so cautious. You fucking lie.
Let me roll a perception check on the
Sure.
hallway
Yeah, if you want. And the hallway that you're. It's not a hallway. It's
Staircase.
Kind of like just the main.
to where the stairs are. I want to make sure I'm not going to get attacked by more
Sure.
snakes.
I was gonna say
11 plus
Plus
3, I
So
think.
14.
Yeah.
So you're looking around and you see the very similar wallpaper of the snakes. And
Is it moving?
Fuck.
put your nose kind of a little bit close to it, and it is just images on the paper.
Okay. Then yeah, I go
Yeah.
back down the stairs and I grab them to come back up.
So you are on the second floor, and then if you're following along in your Curse of Strahd book, turn the page. Do-do-do-do-do.
Flip.
Okay, so you are second story. Turn page. So you're in the upper hall. There are some unlit oil lamps that are mounted on the wall. So before, when you're on the first floor, you saw these like lit lamps. Hanging above this mantelpiece is a wood framed portrait of what you would assume is those kids' families. You see a male, female, and then you see the two little kids you saw outside. The demons. And they're
Can I
smiling,
pee on it?
and everyone looks like the two children
wanna
look
pee
like
on
they're
it.
in good spirits. They're smiling, and then cradled in their father's arms is a swaddled baby. Which roll a perception for me.
3. I don't notice anything.
18
7.
plus 3.
Okay, so Shark, you're kind of looking at this portrait, and you're like,
+1, so it's a 4.
you've been around wolves your whole life since you've been abandoned.
Since I was
you were-
knee high to a grasshopper.
And you know how wolves react. And you're studying this photo or this portrait, and you're looking at the mother. And most mothers, even wolf mothers, are very protective, and they look like they're very loving and caring of their cubs. However, you're looking at this, and it looks like there's a hint of scorn in her eyes. So as you're looking, you also see the same red marble staircase from the first floor, and it looks like it's still continuing to spiral upward. Also, it seems that there are standing suits of armor in the that are flanking wooden doors in the east and west of the walls, and each suit of armor clutches a spear, and they have visored helmets that are kind of shaped like a wolf's head.
Seen too many movies, guys. I don't trust them.
Yeah, I don't either.
The doors are this time actually the doors are kind of carved with dancing youths.
Two youths.
Youths, guys.
What Protail is a ute?
You could also you could inspect the doors just to see, to get a little bit more leeway of what it maybe looks like.
Is there any sign of who this family is or their rank, or do we have a name or anything to kind of like figure out who the fuck they are?
Windmills.
Everyone roll perception for me again. The windmills.
7.
19.
15 plus 1,
3.
16.
22.
Okay. So
I'm picking up on this family real quick.
real nice.
It's all the wolves.
right.
All you.
So you're looking around trying to see if you can find like a family name like under the portrait, and you see under it says Durst. It's
all
Fred Cookie. And then you look at the kid, it's like,
eat your cookie.
Durst? Shove it up
Stick
your
it in your ass. Stick it in your ass.
So you're looking at this, and it says, Durst. There's G Durst, E Durst, and then R and T followed by Durst.
It's just one of those days. When you
Oh
don't
my
wanna
God,
wake
stop.
up. Everything is fucked. Everybody sucks.
Upon further looking around, I'll let you take it. As you're looking at the wooden doors, these dancing youths, if you will, look like
Are they moving?
But they're not moving.
Oh, fuck.
They're in
Not
kind of
dancing youths.
they look distressed, and as you're looking up more of the wooden door, you see a swarm of bats that are kind of just ingrained in it, not moving.
Oh God, I was
Fine.
like, fuck.
Oh, this is part of the
It's part
door.
of the door.
It's part of the mural.
It's part of no. They're just
It's just
big
on the
fucking
door.
Wooden doors.
Are we in a safe place? Are we able to barricade where we are at all?
I mean, you can.
Just to, I think we
And
need to
I will
rest.
say, to the right, there seems to be another empty room or a wide open room that looks like it has books everywhere. And then the other one,
I don't trust
it
knowledge
looks
rooms.
like there is just another wide room, but you can see the like the arm of a chair.
So those are on the opposite side of the of the
so if
sad
you're
children
looking
door.
at the portrait. There's right and left, and then the doors are. I'm gonna say the doors are kind of cracked, and you can see the arm of the chair.
I agree with Rufio, though. I think right now would be a good opportunity if we
Try
think
and
we're in a
barricade
safe
ourselves.
place, try and barricade ourselves and rest up to get our health
Okay.
up before we go into.
Okay, so where would you like to? You're just gonna barricade yourself.
We're kind of in like the middle of a hallway.
Well, I'd like
you
to go
can
back
go-
into the maid's quarters,
quarters, yeah.
where the
Quarters?
where the
Sure, where
hay
beds
is.
are and
Yeah.
all that. Okay. So you head back into the maid's quarters. Close the door. You kind of move that footlocker over. There's about, what did I say, 2 beds?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, there are
Okay,
about
so
2
you two
beds.
cuddle, I'll take the other one.
Nice.
You can go fuck yourself.
I'm bigger than everybody.
I have the least amount of health.
So
I'm short.
you're deciding to take a long rest.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long rest.
So, any of you want to stand watch?
I'll stand watch.
So what we'll do is
I wanna heal
for
myself.
standing watch. To reap the benefits of a full long rest, you need to get at least like 8 hours or 6 hours. So each of you would have to have watch for 2 hours each. So
Okay.
you would take shifts. So
I mean, I'm only down 1 health.
okay. So you would like to go first?
Yeah. Or I mean, I can do it as long as I need to let them.
No, then you would have exhaustion, and then that means
Oh, I don't
you
want that.
basically would have disadvantage on everything you do.
Okay.
So it would be wise to, if you want to take first watch, you can definitely do so. So go ahead. And
I got you,
roll-
squad fam.
So roll perception for me.
9.
Okay.
That was a
nothing
bad
really
face.
happens. You hear kind of like the outside, just the wind kind of howling and looking at these fucking bricks, and you're just kind of sitting in front of this door, and you're like, "What the fuck did I get myself into?" And your 2 hours pass. Who do you wake up?
Who's weaker?
I mean, all of them are gonna get the same benefit,
Yeah.
so it doesn't really.
But I have to choose somehow.
Okay.
I'm gonna wake Shard up.
Okay.
But
So
that's a bad idea.
Shark, you're like, huh? So you're like, all right. So roll perception for me, bud.
12 plus 3, 15.
15. Okay. So, as you're sitting and you're watching, about an hour passes, hour and a half, and around that point, you start hearing feet shuffle above you,
Oh shit.
and then they stop. And sporadically, they start. You hear thud, thud, thud. Stops. You don't hear anything outside of the door, but you hear those feet above you.
Okay.
And then, other than that, nothing else has really been eventful. Yes.
Can I like ask stuff, or am I asleep and
You're
I can't?
asleep.
So I can't say anything.
When he wakes me up, though, I can ask about stuff.
I mean,
If you'd like to.
But that's knowledge you shouldn't have, right? Because you're asleep.
Well, I can ask if
Well,
anything
no,
happens.
I would tell.
Oh,
him
yeah,
okay.
I can
that-
ask if
I
something
heard this.
happened.
Yeah. So,
So you'll wake up Rufio? Okay.
Yeah.
So, and inform him. So go ahead and roll a perception check for me.
3 + 1 is 4.
So
shit goes down.
the gang dies. So Shark tells you of this, he hears shuffling and thudding above you, and you're just not hearing it. You're sitting there, and you're putting your ear to the door, and you're not hearing anything. You're looking at the fucking ceiling, and you're just like, this fucking mountain man's crazy. And it is an uneventful, night.
Long rest.
However, all of you are back at full health.
Yes.
Oh, we
So
didn't
go
have to
ahead.
roll. We didn't have to roll the die for it.
No.
Oh, I thought we did.
That's
but
if
we
you want
still
to
have-
extend and
yeah.
exert that. So
Okay,
we
so
are at.
saved it.
I'm gonna say with that, we'll end this second episode,
Cool.
and hopefully we will venture out of the servants' quarters,
Oh,
or
we're
just live
fucking-
in the servants' quarters. I don't give a fuck.
Moving in.
It's a simple life.
All right, I brought
Dirt's
my,
dead,
I brought
and
my lawn light up. I brought my cat hang in there poster. So,
Cool.
yeah.
Dope.
Well, that's episode 2 of D&D. We are going to continue on with this in a second. We're gonna take like pee breaks and stuff, and then we're gonna jump back in.
Keep rolling.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Dope.
Rolling. Yours.